in BS. I can't say the actual word because immediately YouTube would probably demonetize me, but that's okay. I'm not monetized, so welcome back to This Week in Bullshit. My name is Proper Jeremy, your lovely host, and with me today are my lovely panelists. First up, we have Mary frickin' Mayhem right over to my right. Tell the people what you got going on.
For those of you who are deaf, you can probably understand.
For those of you who are deaf, you may have some issues.
You may have some issues if you're deaf. If you're not deaf. If you're not deaf or stupid, you can hear me. Or fuck. Sorry.
Sorry, the headphones weren't plugged in.
Well, hi. Never mind. I'll be over here.
Come back here.
So unprofessional.
I'm sorry, I mucked it up and I apologize. I'm Mary B, the Mistress of Mayhem, disruptor of the narrative, and official weapon card holder. You can find me over on my channel, Mary Mayhem, and I'm done.
And of course, the rookie. Long time no see. My first ever guest on a live stream that didn't actually air. It was just unlisted.
And I remember that. Those were the days, my friend. But yeah, it's been a while. Good to be back on your channel. Have I been live on your channel before? I don't remember. I've been a guest on yours yet.
Yes, you have. I just got done mentioning that you were the guest on my first live stream.
No, was it at your real live stream or no? I don't remember.
Both of them, if it counts.
I gotta look back because I don't remember that one.
It was a live stream test for Hangouts, and then the Council of Jeremy's.
I don't think I was on the Council of Jeremy's.
Yes, you did. Yes, you were. I kicked you. I booted you for the thing.
Oh, yeah. I was on there for a minute. Okay, my bad.
You were on there for a minute. You've been on the channel before, but it's been a while since then. Welcome back.
Yeah, sorry. I have been filming nonstop for like the last 2 months, so I've completely got all that going on. So that's what I've been doing lately. The Rookie's Quest trilogy got episode 1 coming out tomorrow at noon Pacific, premiering. It's an hour and 14 minutes long. That's what I got going on. Until then, nothing else pretty much. So that's it for me. Yeah.
All right. And up next, we also have a frequent guest of the show, Stig Kenobi, a good friend of mine, but he prefers to be called Stig. So, Stig?
Yeah. Stig. Anyway, yeah. Hello. I have a channel, but now I'm on Proper's channel. And let's continue on to the lovely Mr. Fox.
You can check him out on his channel. The link is going to be in the description down below. And also, we have a first timer on the channel, and also a fellow Ohioan, 19K Fox. Fox, how you doing today, man?
Great. Thanks for having me. Long-time listener, first-time guest. I'm 19K Fox on YouTube, 19K Fox 1 on Twitter, and thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I'd welcome you onto the show. And I'm going to go ahead and read some of the comments real quick. I'm not exactly sure. This is my first time doing the StreamYard. So I don't know how to get rid of the comment. Okay, there we go. We have a couple interesting ones to read out. Midnight's Edge After Dark says, hee, it's poopy. Yeah, that was referring to the thumbnail before. Tom in the house. Tom, thank you for stopping by. We got a lovely Philip Blair that says, aloha, Mary Mayhem. He didn't even want to see my channel. He just wanted to see you. So I joke, of course. Philip, welcome to the show. Robert Pearson, I don't think I've seen you around here before, but welcome to the channel. He says, Disney Plus poo. Does that make Dungsney? It could be Dungsney. Never really thought of that before. It doesn't really ring too much.
Can I have it? I want it.
Dungsney?
I'm stealing that. Dungsney.
What about?
Okay, sure. If it catches on, good for you.
What about Disney Plus is Sucktails?
Woo!
Jinx. Thomas Gilkey is here. He says, Proper, you're mine.
Thomas.
I am nobody's. Rosetta Allen says that poor poop. It doesn't deserve such an insult. Oh, God, Rosetta. Nice to see you here. Timon is here. He says, Heyo, Timon, how you doing? And Wookiee Lives Matter says, hey, Proper. What is up, Wookie Lives Matter? It's great to see you here. Ryan Kennel, RK Outpost. What is up, Ryan? How are you doing? I met him twice, once in San Diego, once in Vegas at various meetups. He's a cool guy. He likes Jack and Coke, so if you ever see him around, just buy him a Jack and Coke, and you'll be his best friend. He's a good guy. He's got a channel. Go check him out. Stevie G Review says, good day, proper. Good day, Stevie J. I kind of like how that. Did you hear that? Yeah, it kind of
sort of rolls off the tongue. Yeah.
It did very much. Drunk 3PO says, sup.
Wait,
Sup,
wait.
3PO.
Let me pull a drunk 3PO. Sorry.
Why you got to be playing like you're drunk? Nobody's drunk but drunk.
What
you mean, man?
Hi guys. I'm Drunk 3PO. By the way, you have a link.
Welcome to the
Oh,
show.
here he is.
I've been sitting, waiting for like 10 minutes.
Oh, he's been backstage.
While all you guys were making fun of the way I talk on my microphone.
This is the first time I have used StreamYard. Sometimes when people pop up, they don't show up. So
I
it's
even
just like
typed in the private chat.
okay. Well, you're here now. So do you
No,
have anything to say to defend yourself?
I'm an individual, and that's why I'm special. That's all.
That should be your official bio. By the way, for those of you who don't know, this is Drunk 3PO. He looks just like his profile picture. Don't you see the resemblance? See, the beer mug is kind of like his microphone. That's
Hey,
why
hey, listen, I think I got a deal on the beer mug, and I'm gonna send you one for free, proper, because you've been asking for it. So I think I'm getting 12. So I'm gonna send you one, buddy. It won't be for like 2 months, but I'm working on it.
Oh no, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's a belated birthday gift or
Yeah,
a
yeah,
Christmas
yeah.
present.
I was always gonna hook you up. So
I appreciate that. That is.
you keep asking for it. I was like, I send this guy. He like sent me back one. I was like, I didn't like it, and then he's sending me another one. I'm like, if it's a go, I'm gonna get a dozen. So.
Oh yeah, dude, go for that, and I'm really
Yeah,
excited for that. That's gonna be like the one merch thing that sells off the shelves. You're gonna have a good time. Mad Mitch is here. Says hello. Hey, Mad Mitch. The fastest Biden alive says, yo. Hey, what's up, Biden? Okay, so people who don't know, like, there's all these Biden accounts that keep popping up on my channel. There's We Are Biden, the fastest Biden alive, Fat Biden, Joe Biden, like Biden Touch, and all he does is put the hand emoji. And all of my videos, I love that guy. He's amazing, and I'm very happy that he is around. He's kind of like it's kind of like the local troll that is just very entertaining to have around. And
it seems like an alternate to the Jer Army. You guys got some competition now.
This is the Joe Army.
Didn't they?
I don't know if they are like just trolling because Joe's running or whatever it is, but
I think he's easy to make fun of. I don't know.
You see Joe Biden's face, and then you have all the.
Well, it's just the Biden touch.
It's just the Biden touch. He has the touch, indeed. Moira is here. Hey, what is up, Moira? How are you doing? And by the way, if anybody does have any questions for me or the panel, feel free to just type in proper Jeremy, and it'll come up in orange, and I'll see it. That way, it'll be easier to come out. Ryan says that he'll drink with you, Mary. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good time. John Matrix is here, and he's just laughing at us.
Yeah, probably a drunk though, honestly.
Maybe. What's up, John? It's good to see you here. And Butterfingers is saying hello, all, and I think he took your hand, drunk.
Dude, you're gonna bite his finger.
Drunk, turn your head a little bit.
You're gonna
pick your nose. Hold
bite
on.
bite his finger.
These same people were in my stream earlier. I had a massive rush of Bidens, and it was
Creepy.
weird.
Drunk, turn your head so it'll pick your nose.
All right, hold on. Let me put.
I guess all the Bidens are great if you want to stay in touch.
Oh, we're drunk. I apologize.
Okay.
Oh no, it's perfect. I absolutely loved it. Gary North is also here. What is up, Gary? It's very good to see you. Hello, Riff Magos. How you doing? He's also laughing at us. Just going around and saying hi to everybody here. Stop sniffing me, Biden, says DJ Odyssey. Wookiee Lives Matter is here. What is up, Wookiee? It's so good to see you here, man. And everyone's laughing at Biden. Sketch Therapy says, remember what I said last time, Proper? The Disney stock must be destroyed. I was right. Bad storytelling kills jobs. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of Disney that we're going to be talking about, and we're going to get to all of that right as soon as we are done saying hello to you beautiful people in the chat. All right. Just to keep it alive, hashtag Kester Sparkles.
Yes, please. Yes.
If you're all on Twitter, just type in hashtag Kester Sparkles. No explanation. Just say hashtag Kester Sparkles, and we'll see what happens. Let's make magic happen here today,
I'm doing
folks.
it right now. I'm doing it right now. This very moment.
Stevie J Review says, is Disney capable of writing a single original story? Methinks not. And that's actually a good point. Think of it this way. Disney has been known to not really write original stories, but just adapt ones that were already made. So they've really not made anything really new. They just put their own trademark Disney stamp on it. What do you guys think of that? Because this is actually something that's good. That's good that we can lead into the topics.
Well, actually, they have made original movies before. Like, do you guys remember the direct-to-TV movies they used to make? Like, they had the Double Team, Brink, the 13th Year. Like, those ones, I think those were original, I think.
Oh, yeah.
They used to bust those out. They have like 100 of those. The Poof Point, all those other movies. So those were original, but they don't do anything like that anymore, I don't think. Or if they do, the quality's gone down. But yeah, I think you're talking about movies, right? Just the actual theater, the actual theater
theatrical releases that were, that kind of like, what's the movie that you think of that first sparked Disney to stardom?
I would assume Snow White.
Snow White. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, what do you guys think? Like, the first movie that comes to mind that isn't quite that is maybe Bambi. Was that original?
Well, the 101 Dalmatians was probably original, but I don't know.
Bambi wasn't either?
They did a good job in rewriting the story. Like, even Pinocchio and Peter Pan, they were not original stories, but they're the ones that brought them to life. So that was a big thing in Walt Disney. The one of the major original stories that he did was the cartoon Fantasia.
Yeah, I remember that. That was one of their biggest like visuals and musical masterpieces, I think.
What about?
Honestly, I was kind of bored watching it, but that was
original.
At the time,
I didn't understand what it was.
Yeah, it was somebody wrote a beautiful soundtrack, and they put cartoons next to it. So
it's not always the best approach.
Well, hold on. So with Disney,
wait. Wasn't Roger Rabbit an original?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the cartoons mixing with
that
the
was
humans.
a great movie. That was one of the greatest movies ever.
Lethal only has 5 minutes. I'm going to drop out so he can be on and be with you guys.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right,
I'll drop you for Lethal and come back.
Yeah, I'll be back when he can. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just swap you out real quick. And then now he's gone.
Okay.
I keep forgetting that there's a limit on this thing.
There's, I think 6 total. I think 6 total in the room is the total amount.
Yeah,
5 guests.
Stage, I think
6 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we got Lethal here. How you doing, man?
I'm good, Proper. How are you?
I'm doing great. This is my first time using StreamYard, so I'm also getting kind of used to this.
We both popped our StreamYard cherries today.
Mm-hmm.
I've never used it either. 19K Fox, how you doing, man?
Good. Lethal, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Got about 5 minutes to kill before I go home to work.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's horrible.
Sorry to hear that. Friday though. I can't see who else is here because Stevie J Review's comment is up.
I'm here, brother. I'm here.
Oh,
I see Freebio. Look at Freebio. That devilish smile. Stig Kenobi. Hello, Stig.
Hello there.
And we got Big Bad Rookster.
Indeed, my friend. How are them brown snakes? That's inside
It's a bit.
for now.
It's a bit colder. It's a bit colder these days, so not seeing as many down at the creek.
Okay. I got you.
So, Lethal, you want to plug your channel real quick? And then we'll actually talk about something.
I'm just
We'll
a
get
simple
down to it.
dude that likes comic books, movies, all things geek culture. I'm one of the people.
Yeah,
I'm
he likes
Keanu
Sasha
Reeves.
Grey,
One of
the goddess.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I'm a simple man. I'm like Keanu Reeves. I walk among the people.
spreading toxic masculinity with every.
Whoa.
Oh, speaking of Keanu. No.
I have no idea what you're doing.
Hover
and
hands?
What does that have to do with anything?
No.
That's like when he hugs a girl, he doesn't touch her.
No, whenever he's posed with fans, he's just kind of like hovers his hands, literally.
It works
Took them
better
during photos, so no one could accuse him of growth.
See that works better if there's a butt in front of you and you weren't touching it. That would make more sense.
He's like Ricky
no,
Bobby.
he does hover hands for everything.
He's like Ricky Bobby. You don't know what to do with his hands. He just sort of.
It's like I don't know what to do with these. Put them down, Ricky. All right, we're gonna get on to the next topic. Kermit the Log's here, and he's like, "I love to make magic." So do we.
Kermit is the magic.
He is.
Yeah,
He
he
is.
is.
He's very. He's a very magical being.
Did you just call him a midget?
A midget?
He's magical.
Can't say that
Very
word.
magical creatures they are.
Oh yeah.
Strike.
Totally.
Let's speaking of magical. Let's talk about the magical Disney things that have been coming out recently. Oh, first things first. I'm going to start out with a little bit of good news, and then we're going to get into all the BS of the week, and then we're going to end with something happy at the end. How does that sound? You start with something good, then everything else in the middle is just a complete mess, and something good at the end. I don't know. Just kind of mix it up a little bit.
That's
know.
kind of how taking a shit works. Feels good. You eat food. A little painful for a little bit, and then when it's all gone,
Yeah, when
Wait,
you first
what
got
have
it,
you
you're just
been
like,
eating?
oh, this has to come out. I'm like, oh, all right, let's go and do this. All
What
right,
have you been
fair
eating?
enough.
Why is it painful? Before you start, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to head into work so I can let Mary come back in and take my spot. But I'm
just
going to
put-
head to work.
Have a good day at work,
I'm
Lethal.
supposed
All right,
Thank
see
you. Thank you.
Good to see
Have
you
a good
again.
day,
and
Lethal.
I'll see you on Saturday.
Sorry?
I hope to see you on Saturday.
Yeah, I'll send you a message. I'll figure everything out once I get home from work.
All right, no, piss off. Love the guy. Love you, Lethal.
Well,
Oh, come on. He would appreciate that.
you guys
You
are
know it.
disgusting.
I told him to F off, essentially.
No, the poop stuff.
I was the only
What?
one not talking about it. That's weird.
What poop
It's the
stuff?
first
I don't-
time for everything, Stig.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I love this comment, by the way, from Riff Mago says, Bob Iger wakes up one day and exclaims, I'm a real boy. Is that when he's gone? He's fine. You're grown up. Now go off. Anyways, let's talk. This first story that I want to bring up is something it's kind of refreshing to me. And it's something that is, I guess, something that a lot of people didn't really, make too many videos on. But good friend Halle Bailey, not Halle Berry, of the first of that. Initially, we talked about her when she was cast as the Little Mermaid, and of course that really got out of hand very quickly when it turns out like, oh, she's not a white redhead, and a lot of people had a lot of interesting thoughts on that. A lot of the hashtag not my Ariel, not having an accurate depiction of the character. These kinds of discussions happening. And the article, which is from WeGotThisCovered.com, brings us the quote right here. And she said in response to somebody asking about, what did you think about all of this happening? This reporter telling this young lady, I think she's not even 20 years old yet. He'd asked her how she felt about getting all this attention. And her response was, I feel like I'm dreaming and I'm just grateful and I don't pay attention to the negativity. I just feel like, this role was something bigger than me and greater, and it's going to be beautiful. And I'm just so excited to be a part of it. And that's all she said. She didn't say anything bad about anything. And what can you do in that situation? So I just want to get everyone's thoughts on just how, like, a young girl who was like in high school, like she wasn't like just a few years ago. What do you think about, someone like her coming and being thrown into the spotlight like this? And we're going to start out with our good friend, Mr. Drunk 3PO.
I mean, I might have been one of the few people who never really commented on that whole situation because I just didn't care. So I was just like, at this point, I think there was bigger fish to fry at this point. So does that matter? Yeah, Little Mermaid fish to fry.
We got it.
He's just baiting you.
Get that one, Stig. That was for you, buddy. All right. I'm glad you know what? Honestly, her response was a lot of maturity, which we don't really see. So it's kind of refreshing, to see a response where it's like, well, it is what it is, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I mean, as much as I hate Star Wars, if they called me and they said, hey, we want you to be in the movie, I probably would be super excited.
You can play Finn. You play Finn Orlando.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. I think the outrage was, for this particular movie, I don't know, and I just felt the outrage was...
I think it's just the climate of the culture right now.
I think people were just they're just so angry right now. We're all angry at, like, the agenda pushing and all the race push, like all that stuff. So any little thing just, I don't want to use the word triggered, but any little thing just set people off. And I think she handled it like a champ. So
absolutely,
that's all.
Agreed.
And 19K Fox, let's get your thoughts on this.
Did you ask the white males first on purpose?
Of course.
Hashtag gender check.
Check that privilege. I think as long as they cast Terry Crews as
No.
a dad.
And aren't you kind of Cuban? You're not totally white. You don't count like what?
I'm 100% white.
Can we do the Brady Bunch theme, please? Yes. We have enough people now.
Oh goodness.
Here's a story.
There it is, rookie.
There you go.
There's a story of lovely ladies. No.
Ooh.
Oh no! Does it start with one person? Then it goes to another person.
No, he's right. Yeah, the dad, and then it zooms, and you get the three kids.
Yeah.
And then they all.
I apologize. I interrupted Foxy over there. So
my extremely intelligent monologue. It was horrible.
I keep stealing his video ideas. It's really bad.
You're just doing them better. No, I think if they cast Terry Crews, it's fine. No, it's what Drunk said is probably pretty appropriate. I think it was just an example of what was going on in Hollywood and Disney at the time. I never had a problem with it because I don't care. I think if you're consistent, it's okay. So if her family's all African American, then I think it's all good. I think if she was just black, that would be odd. But I think as long as you're consistent, it's fine. It's fine. But it didn't bother me like other stuff did.
All right. Well, what stuff did bother you? Like with the trailer, or not the trailer, like the announcement and everything?
Well, like I said, it was just another example of, are they doing it just for the sole purpose of a race swap? Is that the only reason?
It's the intentions that aren't clear.
I mean, I never heard of the actress. So that was another thing that bothered me. It's like, why wouldn't you cast an established actress? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of kids out there that have experience that would maybe do a better job. But like I said, I've never seen her, so I really can't make that judgment call. But I think overall with the movie, it didn't bother me. It was just another example of, are we just swapping race to swap race? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Mary, can I get your thoughts?
Sure. Well, I've said since the beginning, and I think I can pull my little Disnerd card out right now and say, look, you don't love Disney more than I do. Okay, at least in terms of old school Disney. I grew up on it, and can quote movies at entire lengths. I love Disney. Okay, I love it, or did at least up until recently, and I would echo that there's an issue here with the whole they're doing it just to be woke. And so that's a problem. And I don't appreciate that. But at the end of the day, I said, since the announcement was made, I think it is important for us to be consistent. I didn't have a problem with the Ancient One being white in Doctor Strange. So why would I have a problem with Ariel being black in The Little Mermaid? And I think she's precious. I think she's a precious girl who can sing her butt off. She does act. She's established. She's got some credits under her belt. Not huge. She's not like a huge celebrity, but I'll have to differ from Fox there on that one. Just in that I almost would rather have a relative unknown who does have some stuff under their belt and can prove that they can act, prove they can sing. And then I'm not envisioning a different person in this role, right? Like I'm not envisioning the person, I'm envisioning Ariel. And I think that a person who's not as crazy established lends themselves to a role like Ariel better. Because it's very difficult. Like from now on, every time you see Elijah Wood, what do you think? Frodo Baggins, right? So for me, it makes it a little easier to get immersed in it. I've always been okay with this. Obviously there's a woke aspect, but I'm very happy for the girl, and I hope she kills it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jodie Benson wasn't really very well known.
Broadway. It was different.
Well, yeah, I know, but not Jodie Benson.
Jodie. Oh no, I'm thinking Paige O'Hara. I'm sorry.
What? No, she's the actress who originally voiced Ariel.
I know, I got confused. I was thinking Paige O'Hara was Broadway.
Jeremy almost been insulted.
No, no, I was confused. Like, hey, Jay, we're like, is that a YouTuber?
No, the new Ariel. Wasn't she like on YouTube for a while?
No, she's I believe she's a singer from a pop duo that I never heard of.
Duo, and I think she's in, Grownish on
yes,
yeah.
Not a clue. Never seen those shows.
Yeah, Grownish, which is on Freeform, which is a Disney-owned station.
Okay, all right. Stig, how about you?
I'm happy for the lass. It's probably a dream come true for a young singer to get a chance like this. I don't mind the race swapping thing in general, but the only thing I mind is Disney using it just to score woke points, because that's what they're doing. Black people shouldn't be props.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. I completely agree with that. And something to go off of the point of unknowns. Mad Mitch said something interesting. Remember, Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, and Carrie Fisher were unknowns at the time. Yes, all three of them. I mean, Carrie Fisher does come from royalty, Ford from Eddie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds. Mm-hmm. But so she was a princess, I guess. It kind of worked out that way. But nobody knew. If you heard the name Carrie Fisher, you wouldn't be like, oh yeah, that's so-and-so's daughter, because how would you know that unless you knew the family or you read something in a paper that was accurate. These papers had to be accurate then because you didn't have Wikipedia. But it's just one of those things that you got to think about these things. The right person for the role may not be the big star that'll bring in all the bucks. And Rookster,
well,
let's hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what you guys said, and looking at it like this too, like when Emma Watson was Belle from Beauty and the Beast for the live action one, how much did that really improve anything? Like, just because she's well known. So I think having a new talent, I think that's fine as well. Getting them some new starts, and I don't know. You guys pretty much already said what I'm thinking for the most part. I didn't really care too much. I mean, it's just The Little Mermaid, in my opinion. So it's like, well, I don't know. Like Johnny Storm, I think of Fantastic Four, like. Everybody did not want Johnny Storm to be swapped out with a different race, and Michael B. Jordan was good enough in that role for as bad as that movie was fine. So I don't know. In some cases, I don't think it's a huge deal.
Uh-oh. Mary has a question.
No, I'm just poking you.
Just playing around.
We're playing. Yes, we're amusing ourselves while you guys talk. It's entertaining.
We're amusing ourselves?
Good.
Guess where I'm poking? You can't see. None of you know.
It's kind of weird to get these things right. It's so cool. Like, I have touched everybody on this panel. Wait, no.
That was you?
No,
That's all right.
you got to do the Keanu Reeves now. You got to be like this the whole screen.
Thanks,
By the way,
Mary.
he just knocked over his drink. What's wrong with
Tastes
you?
like vodka.
Give it back. Give it back, drunk. It changed colors.
Oh,
And
wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I got some
Jinx.
sunglasses for
It's
you.
mad.
Hold on.
I'm gonna hand you a pencil, drunk. There you go.
Told me you wanted the sunglasses. All right, give them back.
All right. I'm gonna read a couple of things from the chat. By the way, I love like Kermit and the Miss Piggy comments. Those are really funny. All the Bidens that are here. There's Biden Dirty. There's Terminator Biden. We are Biden. These Biden accounts. We are amazing. Anyone in the chat assimilate now.
We played that perfectly.
You know what? It's not that bright. Let me give these back.
All right, hold on.
A lot of people are saying that that Halle Bailey gave a good answer. I absolutely do. Memes of Destruction said, beware when one glares into the SJW, lest the SJW glare back. Interesting. Never. What? Oh.
This is the greatest stream ever.
I love this.
I love it. I absolutely love what's going on here. The chaos is going on right in the comments section. This is perfect. CT117 is here, and oh gosh, yes, everyone loves Zootopia on this panel. Just put it that way.
Zootopia? No.
Except Rookie, because
I haven't seen it yet, so I have no idea.
Rookie doesn't like animals. I
haven't seen the movie yet.
He shoots all the foxes and the bunnies.
Hey,
that's
not right. Don't
for
shoot a
game. Makes rabbit stew. Like,
or I haven't seen it because I haven't
no,
seen it yet.
I know.
Give Drunk back his glasses, Fox, you little klepto.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Timon says 3 more people and you can play Hollywood Squares. We could do that. I think we could do that. Generation
for this stream.
Oh, I don't care. We're probably gonna go on for a little longer than an hour. But...
I have to go to the liquor store before it closes.
You can't grab that from me, Mary?
Oh, that's fine. We'll probably be still
maybe she's
on
not worthy.
Hold on. Can you just hold on 1 second? I will, but I need to alcohol.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. We'll still be
Sounds
on.
like someone has a problem.
Generation Production says, hey, proper Jeremy, the Little Mermaid actress, you gotta take your hat off to the girl. She did well. Oh, and man, hashtag the Lion King is cool. Yes, it's cool for a piece of poop that is covered in glitter. That is my personal opinion. But what are you...
Keep
oh
talking.
Gosh.
Just ignore me.
All right. So, anyways, yeah, I didn't think the Lion King was that great, but that's just me.
What?
The force is strong with Mary.
I'm sorry, Doug. I didn't mean to take your hammer. Here you go.
I don't know what to do.
You really nailed it with that hammer.
This started on Rookie Stream, just so you know.
Yes, this is the after show of that. Stevie J reviews. Is it gonna work? All right. See you, Stevie J. See you, Stevie J. I'm not used to it.
Are we talking about Bob Iger?
We could talk about Bob Iger for a second. What do you want to
I thought
know?
you were. I'm sorry.
Oh no. We have like several different topics to talk about, but if anybody on this panel has any like BS to cover this week and wants to talk about it, let's talk about it. What about Bob Iger?
So he came out, and it was confirmed by multiple magazines and multiple magazines and correspondents. Excuse me. That Disney has lost this generation of fans. Not my generation, but the next generation. I'm Generation X. So what's after X? Y, millennials.
Generation loser.
Yeah.
I'm like barely a part of the millennials, so
yeah.
It's like millennials, man.
They don't get it.
Lost the old fans too.
It's like
that was my thing. It was like you insulted the real fans, so why would we take our kids, to support you after that? So pretty bad. Pretty bad. But he came out and admitted, and he says it was because of Star Wars fatigue. Yeah, now Jeremy's now proper Jeremy's doing it. Now, because it was Star Wars fatigue. Now, when I hear the word fatigue, I mean tired.
Very
when
tired.
People say, "Hey, are you fatigued?" It usually means I need to take a nap for 3 days. So what he's saying here is that we need to take a nap from Star Wars in order to come back and be fans again.
That's deep, bro.
And in my opinion, that's a douche move.
Yeah, man. I totally get what you're laying down.
It's deep, man.
Stay with us tonight as we continue our talk on Disney reviews and proper as he snoozes.
What? Whoa, hold. What?
Melodious voice.
Oh. Okay.
We are playing Love Jams all night, so hug the one you love tight as we
Indeed.
put on some Barry Manilow.
Cool Jam 95.
Thank you.
Smooth Jazz 108.
What the hell is
What has happened to this stream?
We don't know.
who cares? It's
You'll
all
never
good.
invite me again. That's what Mary took over.
No, I'm just sitting back and watching the crazy unfold like it did last night on mine.
Oh, I'm on proper stream.
Oh my god.
And it's time to slow it down.
Slow it down.
Let me see all the flames in the chat as we bring it around. Disney, you broke my heart when you took over Star Wars. Now it's a fart in the wind. Nobody cares about your product anymore. And episode 9 is not going to be for the win. Oh, Disney. I made that song up in 5 seconds. Aren't you proud of me?
I am.
Proper don't burn down your house. It will make me sad. I'm not glad because nobody wants to buy Kylo Ren. He's such a bratty boy. No one likes him. And Rey can beat up Luke Skywalker. What the heck is going on in this backwards world? And Joe Biden touched me in a place I can't talk about. More to come next hour.
He's in a canoe.
Wait, he's fucking drunk. Okay, you can go back now.
Push him back, Mary.
Snaps.
There you go.
Is anybody in the chat saying anything? I don't have it up.
They're saying a bunch of things.
Are they there or do they leave?
There's a bunch of flames in the chat. Everyone's really excited about that. Midnight's Edge After Dark really likes this. And he says, and I thought Mead Live was off the rails. There we go. There's a comment.
I'm sorry. I won't hijack that.
I love Tom, man. He's great.
Generation Production says that I just went woke. Oh, because I woke up. No, that was funny. Yeah, we're gonna get into. You said you lost about 8 viewers.
Wow, I'm sorry.
Huh.
That's fine. It's all good. No one has any idea. Oh, gained a few more back. Oh, thank you for keeping track, Tom. Oh gosh.
Yeah, Tom doesn't let us pull the shit on Midnight's Head.
Why he's never invited me on.
He did, and you declined. You
did?
declined.
He didn't invite me on his stream.
Yes, you said you couldn't go on for some reason. After we did the charity thing.
Oh, I was on vacation. Yeah, I was in the middle of the freaking campgrounds. That's why I couldn't go on.
Like train wrecks.
I'm trying to say that you never was invited on.
You're right. I will take that back and apologize. And he knows I support him, man. I super chat him as much as I can. So I apologize.
Right.
I would take it back. Proper corrected me, which he does on a regular hour basis.
He does it to all of us.
I have to. You don't give me much of a choice. By the way, I'm still making a. For those of you who are just tuning in, welcome to This Week in Bullshit, where I guess we talk about the bullshit in the news with a few lighthearted stories, as well as just bullshit around. Let's see like what's happening.
You got like
this
30
stream.
people watching. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Dude, I appreciate each and every single one of you who are watching right now. This is so great. Oh, I'm absolutely loving this. You guys want me to sing again?
No. All right.
That's for the next hour. As you said, more in the next hour. But we're going to get to the next story, which is this lovely Disney Plus story. Hence the thumbnail with the Disney Plus with the poop logo. I was very, very happy about that. Probably the easiest thumbnail I've ever done that looks hilarious and like somebody put effort into it. Do, 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 do. There we go.
Sorry. Drunk got to do it. Sorry, I just ground the show to a halt. I apologize.
The article says
it's Mary. Let it go. Let it go.
When you piss upon a Star Wars.
Ooh, I just got me fired.
All right, more next round.
Oh, I'm sorry.
More next round. It's been nearly 30 years since Home Alone premiered on the big screen, which gave rise to Macaulay Culkin's career and a ton of memes. And for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, yes, Home Alone is going to be rebooted on Disney Plus. Isn't that lovely, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't that lovely? What the hell are you laughing about?
I want you to show the tweet. Macaulay Culkin's tweet.
Yeah, that was the best.
Saw the tweet.
That's the best troll ever.
All right. Oh God. All right. Well, that's what I was gonna get into, but thank you. Spoiled the show. Why don't you just go like 30 minutes ahead?
Hey, you remember when she spoiled my monetization party and she got monetized like 3 minutes in? It was like great.
Now she's gone.
She can't.
And now she's gone. Oh,
no,
God.
She's coming back because I'm a patron and I'm allowed. So I have Patreon rights. Patreon rights.
Come on, girl.
Indeed.
Come on.
I had the right to your
Patreon. All right.
One day.
We will take the makeup.
Oh, yeah, we shall.
See.
So with Disney rebooting this, okay. So it says in this article that you think that the series after. By the way, there are not one, not two Home Alone films, but 5, and 2 of them only matter. So the other 3 just don't exist. And the last one came out was called Home Alone: The Holiday Heist in 2012. I didn't even know about that.
Really?
Yeah, 2012. There was another movie. Who knew? I thought The Holiday Heist was like the first one.
I think now that Disney bought them, those 3 movies aren't canon.
No, probably not. No. I would say all 5 of them.
Which one was your favorite?
They're
We're going to talk about that later.
Okay, sorry.
They're
you
rebooting it. They're going to
think that the series would have been put into the annals of movie history and hopefully never touched again, but you'd be wrong, because Disney has not only announced during a massive convention that they plan to reimagine Home Alone, but also they're doing the same thing for Diary of a Wimpy Kid and Night at the Museum. Now, Night at the Museum, this is going to be the second time that they screw up Robin Williams' character. So let's see how this goes. But first off, I just want to, before we get into the tweets, which we'll talk about in a second, I'd like to hear your thoughts on just like, come on, like Disney is rebooting Night at the Museum, Dire Wimpy Kid, which I don't know if you guys really know too much about that. Kind of, yeah. And then Home Alone. Home Alone is the one that everyone is really just like, this is a Christmas classic. It's right up there with like A Christmas Story, with Elf, with a Miracle on 34th Street. It's a Wonderful Life. Isn't that a Christmas movie?
Yes.
I'd consider it one. Why? Is it going to be? Here's a better question: is it going to be a movie, or is it going to be like a Disney Plus like little series or something with these movies? Like, what are they gonna do with it?
I think Disney is turning into the copy and paste network, because as long as copying pasting is easy to do, the story's already written. They don't have to really get adventurous with it, and it makes them money. They're just gonna keep doing it. But I remember they remade they remade Miracle on 34th Street, and it did terrible. And like they don't even show the remake anymore on television. They show the original. So I don't know if that's like remaking Elf. Could you imagine if they remade Elf? Like,
no.
Would you be mad?
No.
Yes, very mad.
I would be like how could you? You don't need to just show it. It's awesome. It's perfect. Home Alone is perfect. You don't need to, like Joe Pesci. Like, it was perfect for that role. How are you gonna?
Isn't the new Rambo going to be kind of like Home Alone or something?
What?
No,
because they're trying to. Aren't they have to kill him, and then he's got to set up booby traps?
He's got booby traps, but he did that in the first Rambo, so it's.
Yeah. I never saw that one yet. Still, so I don't know.
You never saw First Blood.
You never saw First Blood?
You ever played baseball and you know, like the guy left, you don't know where to put him, so you either put him in like left field or like catcher. Like, that's rookie right now because he hasn't seen the films. So
I was gonna be watching. I was gonna have watch parties, but then they took Google Hangouts away, and then I've been filming so much, so I haven't sat down to watch a movie in a while. So
there's only one Rambo you need to see, and that's
First.
Well,
I'll be all
of them.
all four. Well, don't worry. I'm gonna have a huge binging session with all this stuff after this because my vacation starts right after I'm done.
You want to know what's funny about? I'm sorry, and I'll shut up. But Rambo 3 is Rambo helps the Taliban.
Yeah, kind
Russia.
of. Yeah, I thought it was
it
was so boring. Those last.
Yeah, Rambo 3.
Do you think that was the pitch?
No,
Rambo helps the Taliban. Let's make a movie.
No. My thoughts on the Rambo movies. First Blood is great. I don't know about these Rambo movies we're talking about. I just know this movie called First Blood was really good. Who is this? What are these Rambo movies? Like, they're nothing to me.
Rambo 2 was awesome.
You don't like
back
2?
to Vietnam.
No, I got bored.
What about 4? What about the one you just
4 was the
Didn't
best.
see it.
4 was awesome. You need to see it.
Can I
4
skip the other
killed
two
the country.
to get to 4?
Yeah. But basically,
Yeah.
Rambo's like, all right, I'm not going to spoil it, but Rambo's like old and retired, right? And like Christian missionaries want to go to this village in Burma, and he's the only one that knows how to get there. And he's like, I'm not taking you there. It's like dangerous. And then they're like, please, we're going to help the sick. And he's like, okay. And then they get captured, and Rambo goes on a Rambo spree, and it's freaking awesome.
It's one of the bloodiest movies ever.
Yeah, it's like buying a bunch of meat, like hamburger meat, and throwing it all over your house.
So what exactly does this have to do with Home Alone? Aside from the traps.
I don't know. Rookie started
No,
it.
because I saw the
yeah.
trailer of the newest Rambo, and I thought they're coming to get him, and then he's like has all these bombs set up and like all these traps around his house or something. So I was like, oh, so isn't that kind of like what they're doing? But
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Rocky,
the
fifth movie
trailer
coming
for
out,
the new
right?
Rambo.
I haven't.
You know what's always kind of fun though? When you see a news article and it says the new Rambo movie has finished shooting, which is probably literally what's happened. Rambo has finished shooting.
No,
Mary, what are your
we'll make
thoughts
him
on
till he dies.
this?
I'm not gonna laugh, but that was pretty good.
Yeah. No, I'm laughing. It was good. Quite the punster.
I can't really make any commentary on Rambo because I
No, not Rambo.
Well, don't let me finish, you little twat waffle. Oh my god.
I'm not the twat waffle. I'm not the one who kept
Can I
throwing
finish
it.
speaking? Will you stop mansplaining over there?
I'm not doing anything.
Stop mansplaining. Let me finish. It was a joke. Jesus.
They need to have Macaulay Culkin play Rambo's son. To help with the traps.
Ooh.
No, he's out for revenge on Rambo for leaving him home alone all those years. They have to deal with all the criminals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
R-rated Home Alone.
I
The
think
theme
that's
gets
that's
decapitated.
That's
solid.
why Macaulay Culkin's so different. He's the only one who's like a half sibling.
why are you guys cameras off? I feel like I'm surrounded by dots.
No, my camera is not working for some
I just
reason,
did it
so
to be
I'm stuck in having
symmetrical.
on.
Stick to
At
it.
least it's kind of symmetrical. Whatever. Carry on.
That's true.
Mary.
Thank you. So I got my jokes ruined. I'll just say that I think, look, Disney has no reason to stop making remakes. As long as they keep making money while they make them, they're going to keep doing it. Yes, I know that's what you said.
Fist bump, agree.
Oh, I just want to get punched you. I'm sorry. There we go. High five. No, as long as we keep giving, look, this it can't last forever, right? But they have no reason to stop. Why do we think they bought them in the first place, right? It wasn't because they had any intention of doing anything fresh or new. It's because these properties exist and they can exploit them, right? They now own it, so they can exploit it. They can do whatever they want to with it. And as long as we keep giving them money for it, they're going to keep doing it. I don't know what we thought was going to happen when they started buying up all these properties, aside from the fact that they were just going to continue doing reboots, continue doing these things. And it's funny to me that I don't know why they think Home Alone is so beloved by so many people. It's like a holiday classic, right? So I don't really know what they think is going to happen with this. Like a reboot is no interest. I have no interest in a reboot whatsoever. I don't want to see anyone other than Macaulay Culkin be Kevin McAllister. I don't want to. That's it.
Well, I was gonna say I have a counter kind of to it. I mean, I agree with you completely, but I don't know. With the reboots, I'm trying to understand how I even feel about them in general, because it's like The Mummy is a good example, like the Brendan Fraser one. Well, I think a lot of us grew up with that. We all like that, but there was an original Mummy that was before that. You could call this next one remake or not, but it's like, I don't know, sometimes people want to remake stories, but I feel like there should be some type of time set for when you can start remaking stuff, because now it just seems like they'll pull it out of anywhere. Just like, oh, it was 10 years ago? Yeah, let's remake it or something, or do a new version on it, new take.
They're going to reboot Pirates of the Caribbean as well, I think.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's way too soon. It's like, I don't know. I feel like there should be some type of rule set for it, but I don't know. It's not horrible if they do it, because they're not erasing what was there, but they should stop calling it the same thing. Like, it shouldn't be called Home Alone, like 1 or 2, or they should call it something else so that you don't have to, when you type it up, it doesn't get mixed up. It's its own thing. That's what I would think, but. Yeah.
Gary North said this very well. John Talks nailed it on his stream last night. The only option for a new Home Alone would be a revenge movie with the wet bandits getting out of prison and coming after Kevin, kind of like Home Alone 2. but it'd be Home Alone 3.
No, there's a Wet Bandit fan club. There's a Wet Bandit fan club, and they have to go break them out of prison, and then and then they go.
See, I would love that.
I don't know.
If they do old Macaulay Culkin and the Wet Bandits come after him, that'd be cool. That would be hilarious.
What about Macaulay Culkin working at the prison?
What is Macaulay Culkin doing now? He's posting pictures on Twitter of his belly.
Wait, I'm trying to see how this would even be funny though, because he's kind of a grown man now. The whole shtick was that he was a kid.
It would be funny. Trust me.
It'd just be a bunch of two old guys. Hey, we're gonna break into their house now. All right, and then
it'll be funny. You're ruining it.
Funny. It's funny. It's funny.
Old people get hurt in multiple ways.
But it's a time capsule movie. It doesn't. The concept doesn't work now. Everybody has a cell phone. I mean, if you get locked or lost or locked out of your house, call somebody.
No. The thing would be
it doesn't work. So you got to use the old cast.
See, if it was a kid again, that makes sense to me. But if it's Macaulay Culkin, an adult at all, this doesn't make any sense to me because he's not Home Alone. What does that matter? Like the concept of the title doesn't even matter.
I have a counter to that, if I may.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. So my counter is this lovely tweet that we have. Macaulay Culkin says this is what an updated Home Alone would actually look like. What do you think? What do you think about this? How about that, rookie?
It's not quite as charming as a young boy.
That's what we all want to see right there.
All that, yeah.
He's completely stolen my style.
That's the dream.
Actual footage of Stig Kenobi. We know who you are.
Stig the movie.
Hey, he stole my laptop, guys. Oh God!
You know who you are.
You know what?
An actual mouse.
You know what would be fun though? If Kevin has turned into a criminal and he breaks into some old people's home and it's the Wet Bandits.
Why is it called Home Alone then? Though?
No, he's on house arrest. He is a criminal.
He's on house arrest. What?
He's on house arrest. He can't get out, and then the Wet Bandits know they got him now, so they go after him.
Yeah, excellent idea.
And they won't let him call the police because the police are like, you're just trying to get one past us. If you call the police again on Crying Wolf, we're going to put you back in jail.
See?
I love how Waffle House is trending at the same time. It just...
Why is Creed trending?
I don't care.
All right, now you're going to make me go on Twitter myself.
Ariana Grande's over party. What did she do?
I don't. I mean, if I'm invited, I'll go. But
I'm sure she did something that wasn't woken.
Oh, this was lovely. Was this a real Chris? What? Okay, whatever. He said, "Hey Disney, call me." That was his next tweet, and then this lovely tweet came out. Sega Pit says, "Can't wait for you to play the new Sega Genesis Classic on the next Angry Video Game Nerd episode of 3."
That's awesome.
I would buy that game.
I would play that game because I could just sit it down and I would win by doing nothing. It would be the best achievements I ever get. The easiest ones. Like one of the Xbox achievements would be would be doing nothing for 24 hours. Just leaving it there.
Nothing. You're eating pasta.
Okay. No, I mean like the point is he's doing never mind. But no, I get it.
He's eating pasta. You've got to
Oh gosh.
Let's click.
That was great. Thank you, 19K Fox, for letting me know about these responses. Generation Protection says retweet, run away. Oh gosh. Oh man. And Mad Squirrel is modding right now, and she's doing a absolutely fantastic job. Let's get claps. Let's get claps in the chat for Mad Squirrel. Just doing this without even asking.
Everyone give Mad Squirrel the clap.
Sure. No.
What? Oh, sorry.
What did you do?
Where'd Mary
I
go?
don't know. She
Oh,
started.
I don't
Looked like she was like loading. And then...
Oh, okay. Well, she has the link. She can come back. Yeah. So Timon says, "Prophet Jeremy, with today's tech, you couldn't recreate the Home Alone with." You couldn't recreate the Home Alone with smartphones. You can't make the same scenario, and the negligence law, the parents would go to jail. Yeah. Also, you can't really recreate Home Alone 2. That's not how flights work anymore.
I guess you could set it at a cabin, like a big cabin somewhere, and there's no reception.
Yeah, that could happen. I suppose so. But what is everyone else's thoughts on Home Alone? And there's some claps in the chat. Echo Based Network, Ancient One, Benzo, Abu Nas is here saying Mad School for President. Abu Nas is here. Abu, very nice to see you here. Very awesome to have you. I'm having this bad habit of still having the chat be separated from the YouTube page. I keep forgetting that there's a chat that's like right here, and I can like show it. But let's see what Abu Nas said. So, he's just laughing at us. Never mind. I like doing that. When unprivileged species. Oh, okay. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, that says, always a pleasure to see you. Proper. I'll forgive the spelling. Thank you, Abu Nas. I appreciate you being here. Biden man does whatever a Biden can. Sniff. He just sniffs.
If he becomes president, we're screwed.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah. Mary is back and people are very happy. Yay.
Yeah, my poor computer said you and it killed it. So
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna get to the next topic, which is speaking of Rambo. Actually, this would have been a great transition for several minutes ago, but of course, we've all heard this lovely news that Dolph Lundgren, for those of you who don't know, some 90s guy, he's a big guy, action star. He played a villain once in Rocky.
He was He-Man. What are you talking about?
He was He-Man as well.
It's a joke. But anyways,
don't joke about He-Man.
Him and Sylvester Stallone were pitching this show called The International, and like any network would normally be like all over this, and a lot of big networks have been over this, except one. Disney said, oh gosh, what was it exactly? They rejected it because it was not being female focused, and this article. We got this cover.com says Disney is clearly very serious about their commitment to diversity on screen. And I'm actually going to share the screen while I do this. Boom. All right. So the article is right here. It says, no, right here. Okay. Yeah. They've been off screen pals, frenemies. Oh no, that's not it. Whoopsies. Yep. Clearly very serious about their commitment to diversity on screen. Recently, their own ABC channel was the only one of the 4 major networks to reject the opportunity to hear a pitch about an upcoming action drama series from Dolph Lundgren and Sylvester Stallone. Executives reportedly passed on the show because it's not female focused. So they didn't even bother to hear the pitch. They're just like, no, we're not going to hear it. No, this isn't female oriented. We're not interested. Goodbye. That's what it sounds like right now. So apparently both ABC and its parent company are renewing their focus on stories centered around women. Fans have already heard this push from Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige, as well as seen it with some of their recent casting and character choices. It's also been evident in the Star Wars franchise over the past few years, as Daisy Ridley has been at the forefront of the sequel trilogy. Yeah, we all know that lovely. Yeah. Not sound enticing. ABC has decided to pass in favor of more female-focused material. From what we understand, the series is entitled, that's all they really are giving us, essentially, is doing the right thing by in any cases, doing the right thing. What? Doing the right thing by advocating for more female-centric stories across their many properties. So they're doing the right thing for doing that, but that means, like, I don't understand. I don't get that last line. Whatever. I don't know. This is just stupid. I don't understand. If you have this like golden show, like what is wrong with having a male-centric show? What is wrong with having a show about dudes? And I will, if I may, when I was in college, I was in a screenwriting class, and I kid you not, it was just one point in our script that we had to make, just like kind of a draft. We had to pass the Bechdel test, which, for those of you who don't know, the Bechdel test is very simple. 1 minute of screen time with two women having a conversation that drives the plot that has nothing to do with a man. Fair enough. But what if your story is just all boys, though? I don't know. I understand that it's supposed to influence people to write more female-oriented stories, but at the same time, to make it part of your grade if you don't do it, I don't know about you, but that's fucked up. So that's my little experience with having this. This is the closest that I'll come to pitching like Sylvester Stallone pitches. So yeah, like I don't understand this. But anyways, anyone who wants to tackle this first, go ahead. I got to do something real quick. But go ahead. No, I got to go to the bathroom. State your thoughts real quick on just this whole story.
Yeah, well, I feel like, they can do their push for having more women doing whatever all they want, but I don't see why that would mean that they have to, like, not do any ones that are male-centric either. You can have both, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to make the ones that push for women and diversity, fine, but why also take away something else,
Well, that's fine, but they didn't even hear the pitch. I guess that's my problem. I mean, if it's their money, if they don't want to buy the show, if they don't want, well, that's fine, okay. But how do you even know what the show was about if you didn't bother to even listen?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They didn't want to hear it because there's no women in it, and it's like, why would having a male one take away from women? It doesn't. It's if people want to go see this one, they will. If they want to see the other women ones, they'll be pushing. What does it matter? Like, would one male-driven one be a stain on their reputation or something? Like, would they be less woke all of a sudden?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and how are you going to make movies like Stand By Me or Platoon or, where the characters were all male and for...
You know what? Because you got to have more vaginas in it to make it better.
Always drive or serve the story,
It's bad writing by default when you put characters into a story just to represent a skin color or a gender or whatever, because that character will only be skin deep by default.
Yep.
When you do that.
Well said.
Because they don't start with character. They start with look, and then they just whatever after that. Wow.
Well said.
Stop that, 3PO. My arm disappeared, for Christ's sake.
Was it? Can if I can recall here, wasn't the definition of feminism the equality of the sexes? Wasn't that what isn't it just the definition of feminism? It's about equality. It's about equality.
That's what they preach, but don't practice.
This does not seem very, I don't know, equal to me.
Nope.
But it's just about equality, guys. It's just about equality.
Some of them see it as getting even. Like, oh, it's been so male dominated for so long. Now we got to tip the scale so that it's more women or something, and then we'll even out at some point. But that's how they see it.
Equality is boring. I mean, that means that everyone just has to make it on their own merits. So, we hit equality, and they were like, "Well, to hell with this." So now we want superiority.
What they want is equity. Okay.
You know what makes this extra ironic? Dolph Lundgren spends his free time working with a group that works with the FBI, helping women get away from human trafficking. He's actually personally helped a bunch of them to get away from their captors and get him
Screw
a
that
life.
guy.
So he's actually doing way more than feminists do for
Yeah.
women.
That's insane. That's insane to me. And it actually ticks me off quite a bit because I don't know who they're even thinking they're going to look. True story. This whole pushing for the whole women stuff or whatever, you're not going to pull the female audience in like you seem to think you're going to because we don't really care. So I don't know what they think they're going to accomplish like this, but what I would love to see, and I would love to see this with every fiber of my being, I want one of the other networks to pick this up, Netflix to pick this up, knock it out of the park. Someone, for the love of Bob, give Disney a run for their money. I've said this on a couple other streams. I'll say it again. I'm going to spite watch this. I'm going to spite watch this because I'm so freaking done with Disney shoving this crap down my throat and expecting me to just eat it and like it, right? That at this point, I'm like, I don't have to. You can't make me. You're not even my real dad. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to watch what I want to.
I would love to just be Stallone and just listen to the soy boy who has to give me the news that, oh, I'm sorry, we're going to have to pass. We're not going to hear your pitch. We want more female-centric stories. Or just read that email. I can see who that is. Just be like, you're going to regret this, boy.
You're going to regret this, boy.
Now I'm surrounded by dots.
That's Stallone.
Surrounded by NPCs and a monkey. Quit monkeying around, drunk. Seriously?
What? There's animals in here.
And I slaughtered them like animals.
Yeah.
I think I think someone else will pick it up and it's gonna be great.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Curious George, for making your contributions.
I just don't see how they can take this seriously. Well, I mean, it's not a good business decision.
I don't think so either.
There's ape culture in here.
Yeah.
It's really hot in here, and this is the only blowhole.
The mouth doesn't even work? Oh, what a shame.
It's a big squishy thing. My mouth is up here. My eyes are up here.
I almost don't believe you. I can't even... Russell Snyder said it best. This show just lost it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Kermit the Log says Drunk's costume is racist.
You still have yours now? No, that's kidding.
Drunk's, and he also says your blowhole is handsome. Hail my furry brethren, says the means of destruction.
I'm sorry, Proper. You'll never have us.
Welcome to Proper Jeremy's channel.
Never a dull moment, brother.
Oh, there absolutely is never a dull moment, and I actually really do like this setup for another thing in the future that I'm gonna probably think about. It has to be some sort of stream where we just goof around and do whatever.
Batteries in?
Shenanigans.
Oh.
Yes. Now take off the damn Wookiee mask.
No.
This is proof that you really are Wookiee Jeremy. You're not voluptuous Jeremy. You're Wookiee Jeremy. This is proof. We know it. Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Kermit. Hold on. I got something for Kermit.
Oh.
No. I don't get it.
Right now.
Is it a tadpole?
Maybe. But until then, we're going to... What the...
This
is so professional,
Proper. I can't believe this.
What is that?
I don't even know.
Oh, it's like a little... Oh. Let's see.
Hi, Proper. Are you my friend?
It's disgraceful.
If I remove you from the stream, will it let you come back in?
Yep. Sure will.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Man, Proper ain't playing around.
Oh, nice. Switch positions. I like.
He's gonna.
There we go.
I'm getting dizzy.
No.
Yeah, I hit him drunk.
You pour.
Oh,
Can you give me
gosh.
something to drink?
Okay.
Back drunk. Right? We had to switch sides because he moved.
Yeah,
Up.
awkward.
Haha. Anyways, anyways, we got a couple more things we could maybe talk about if we wanted to.
Did you see what Kermit wrote in the chat?
What? Oh, what'd he say?
His asshole cousin Reggie.
Hold on. Where was it? Oh, I shouldn't have displayed that. It's the
What?
green Jar Jar. People are loving this. Somebody says, "Oh, means of destruction is do the safety dance." I don't know what that means.
You never heard of the
That's
safety dance?
Men Without Hats. It's an epic song from the 80s.
I wasn't alive in the '80s. That's my excuse. Arduke says, "Mookie lives matter." Yes, they do. Yes, they do indeed. Can we talk about something that maybe you guys don't know about? Just because if I bring something up that everyone's already talked about with Disney, and there's a lot of it, who cares? This is one of the brighter side. This has nothing to do with Disney at all. So let's talk about this real quick. I'm going to show you. I'm going to screen share with you fellows real quick, and Mary. Here we go. Bam. So here we go. Bam. Machete. The actor Danny Trejo helps save a child trapped in an overturned car in Silmar, which is outside of Los Angeles. For those of you who don't know, Danny Trejo, do you recognize this guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
saw the story. It's pretty cool.
Epic
Oh
film.
yeah. This is for people who don't know, Danny Trejo. He's the uncle, the real uncle in Spy Kids, and he's played a lot of other great roles. This is him shirtless. I think this is a very appropriate picture to bring up, if I'm perfectly honest. So what happened was, all right, Trejo happened to be in the area when two cars collided Wednesday afternoon in the area of Hubbard Street and Jackman Avenue. One of the vehicles overturned onto its roof, and a young child was trapped inside, strapped into the car seat. So it was like a really young child, like a car seat age kind of child. Trejo and another bystander helped rescue the child, and Trejo crawled into the overturned wreckage from one side, he recalled, but he couldn't unbuckle the child's car seat from that angle. And then the other bystander, a young woman, crawled in from the other side and was able to undo the buckle. Trejo was then able to get the baby out of the car seat and pulled safely from the wreckage. While that was happening, the boy's grandmother remained trapped in the driver's seat. Firefighters had to use equipment to free her. Trejo says while firefighters were working to free the woman, he was trying to distract the boy from the scene. He says he works with special needs children, so he knew how to keep the little boy calm. He said he was panicked. I said, okay, we have to use our superpowers. So he screamed, superpowers! And we started yelling, superpowers! And I said, like, superpowers! I said, do this with the muscles. He said, I guess, just like, muscles, and he just distracted him. And he said, we got kind of a bond. I kept facing him away from the accident, and that's how it worked out. So yeah, Danny Trejo saves a kid from an overturned vehicle. It's pretty fucking badass and pretty Danny Trejo of him to do that. I'm not gonna lie. If I could name one celebrity who would probably not trap me in a car, save me from a trapped car, probably be that guy. What do you guys think about this? Any thoughts? Nah.
That's so sweet.
No, I thought it was awesome. Yeah.
I love it.
And at the end of the interview, he had his taco stand shirt on because I guess he owns a taco place. He's like, "Hey, if you're in the area, come check out my taco stand." It was pretty cool.
We have some claps in the chats. I don't know what that's from. Maybe from the I don't know.
Clapping for Trejo.
What?
Maybe they're clapping for Trejo.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I thought. There's more claps for Trejo. Claps for Danny Trejo in the chat.
Saving a child.
Ancient One says that's a really touching story in the good sense of things. Well, oh yeah, no, I understand what you're talking about. Yeah, absolutely. We don't hear very many touching stories like this. Trejo wins 2019. What was that about? What was that, K-Fox?
Oh no, it wasn't a Biden touch.
Oh no!
It's an important distinction.
They're all going to come back in and just completely screw everything up again.
I didn't know that he worked with kids. I thought that was pretty.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I was gonna say I had no idea that he did that, but it totally seems like something he would do. Like, I know he's this badass or whatever, but I swear to Bob, every badass secretly has like this heart of gold, and you just know they're out there doing awesome stuff, like Drunk.
The first time I saw him was in Desperado.
Don't shake your head. No, sorry.
Spy Kids. Wasn't he in Spy Kids?
Yeah.
That's what I said. And by the way, that when they said machete actor, Machete is actually the uncle in Spy Kids. So that, R-rated movie Machete, that's canon in Spy Kids.
Crossover.
Yeah. Is it really?
Yeah.
Machete is canon with Spy Kids.
That makes it even cooler.
That makes Spy Kids that much cooler.
Yes, it does. I did not know that.
Yeah, they have a cool uncle. Robert Rodriguez has this universe all figured out. Like, there's this whole R-rated side to this Spy Kids series. That's pretty cool.
Machete 2.
Yeah.
There was a second.
The first one was amazing.
Yeah, the second one was.
Trejo was good in From Dusk Till Dawn as well.
Oh yeah, Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah, he was one of the vampires.
Yep, Moira and our Duke totally got that. And speaking of Drunk 3PO, Drunk's badass?
Oh yeah.
I thought he was the most handsome man on YouTube.
And a badass.
And a badass.
I thought he was just a monkey. I don't know.
The legend grows.
I thought that was him.
Drunk doesn't do push-ups.
That
He
wasn't
pushes the
you?
earth down.
Was that not you monkeying around? Huh. It must have been a furry crashing.
I don't know what he's doing with that finger proper. Watch out.
Ow!
Hey, you got 15 minutes to stop that.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up now.
Pump the brakes.
Oh, and one more thing. The Taiki Waiki guy. How is this? Taiki Watiti? Titty?
Taika Waititi.
Tiger Titty? What? Who?
Taika
Okay,
Waititi.
he trolls people. Fuck it, who cares? Anyways, this has been This Week in Bullshit, and Rookie, plug your channel. Someone just
plug your channel. Just do it.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm the Rookie Critic, and not really plugging my channel per se, but I will plug the Rookie's Quest trilogy starting tomorrow at noon Pacific, episode 1. It's got just under 50 cameos from YouTubers, including Proper Jeremy in here and Mary Mayhem and a line or two from Drunk in episode 1. You guys have more in episode 2. And Proper, I think you still have a thing to send me. I don't remember for episode 2.
I think so. You asked for a couple more things. I don't know where I go from where I leave off, but just let me know. I have a little bit more time this weekend in between things to be able to do it.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you know. Yeah, so that's happening tomorrow, and then also along with that, a mini trilogy starts, the Game of Tomatoes, which is a Game of Thrones parody and also Rotten Tomatoes parody. So, shall be fun.
All right. And Mad Squirrel just plugged your channel right there. Go ahead at it. And she not only did that, she plugged your Twitter account too, because Mad Squirrel is just the bomb fucking diggity. Hail Mad Squirrel in the chat.
Hail.
19K Fox, my fellow Ohioan. Tell us what you got. Tell the people what you got going on.
19K Fox on YouTube, 19K Fox on One. I'm the guy giving Drunk all the ideas for his videos, which he improved.
Yeah, that's
better.
Do you just watch his videos and as he does them first, and then you just do the same thing except refine it?
Yeah.
And then I apologize in his videos because I go, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm uploading the video on the same topic
at the same time, minutes away." It's okay. I got 3.5 views on my last one, so I'm good.
3.5?
No, just kidding. No, I'm doing fine.
How do you get half a view?
Some guy clicked off midway. It sucks.
Yeah, it happens. Well, I've been there. All right, Drunk, you thief. Go ahead.
What am I doing?
Go ahead, tell the people what you got going on.
Well, if you like Star Wars content, you can come over to my channel. Seems to be doing okay. Very pleased. And I have a show every Tuesday night with some black guys and a drunk. It's my staple. It's my rock. And it really makes me have a special feeling when I'm on Proper Jeremy's channel to get the guitar. Thank you, Proper Jeremy, for having me on your show. I hope I didn't mess things up because the topics were kind of slow. We had fun and we're on the run and he's trying to stop the show. 19K Fox only gets 3 views on his videos. That's why I help him out. That's okay. We're all friends. I sent him some sunglasses the other day.
And now
all right. Thank you for joining us.
Hey.
3PO.
I'm going to play around, y'all. You better be on your best behavior.
Could you quit killing the audience before I get to plug mine?
Perfect.
Mary freaking Mayhem, one of my best friends, one of the reasons why I am even half as good as I am. Mary freaking Mayhem.
Oh.
How are you?
I'm good. I have a channel. It's a little channel, you know. So yeah, we do stuff over on my channel. So tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, we'll be doing Shenanigans, which is a comedy variety show where you can catch myself, Midnight Edge After Dark, Tom and Rob, Mecha Random 42, Stig will be joining me, as well as John Talks tomorrow night. So make sure you tune in for that. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Can I come in after all this time?
It's so long. And if you feel what I feel, baby, come on.
Oh,
Come on. Woo.
thank
How
you.
come she didn't get a boot?
Thank you.
Get down.
Stig, go ahead.
I have a tiny channel with 2 minutes of footage. Look at it if you have nothing else to do. And everyone sub Tutorial G's magnificent channel. She has a lot of cool stuff, and she needs subs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on.
Oh, you're absolutely welcome. And go check out Toriel G's channel. She's probably one of the most supportive people on YouTube by far, with everyone's channel. Anyways, thank you all so much. My name is Proper Jeremy, and Whew! It's been This Week in Bullshit, and all right, bye everyone. We'll see you next week, same exact time, 4:30 p.m. every single Thursday, Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you all there. Probably not going to invite any of these people back ever again. Goodbye.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I'll be back tomorrow. You can't get rid of it.
I haven't ended it yet.
Ah!
Got him.